A love letter to rally raids. This first half of the marathon is the chance to explore the empty quarter. More than 1,000 kilometers long and 500 wide. A sand sea of every color, dry lake beds, huge dunes, and no tracks at all. Until today.
Yeah, these are the most important 4 days of the lot. The times are close, so you can't afford to make mistakes and can't afford to break the motorcycle.
The last 4 days in the bikes have gone like this. Luciano, Ross, Luciano, Ross. So obviously Benavides Jr. was going to take a third victory today, right? Right.
Today was another really fun stage. I enjoy a lot in this empty quarter. I like this kind of stage, and I pushed all day long in the dunes. Feels like motocross, and I think I did a good result as well. I don't know if I won, but I think I'm for sure in the top 3.
You did win, Lucio, a third in 5 days. Sanders second, Price and Howes third and fourth. And here's where it gets interesting. The bikes is now a 3-horse race, or a 60-horsepower race, but you know what I mean. Benavides versus Price versus Howes for the Dakar title. Argentina versus Australia versus America. Long stubble versus a full beard versus a handlebar moustache. Skyler is a whisker ahead of Toby. Well, a few whiskers actually, 28 seconds to be exact. Skyler the only one of them not to have already won a Dakar. Kevin in 21 and Toby in 16 and 19.
I think I did a good job. I arrived in a good position for tomorrow, and the bikes are ready on the Parc Fermé, so all good for tomorrow.
As the riders whose challenge has faltered traipsed into the marathon bivouac, note this. Howes, Price and Kevin B have all been in the top 10 overall since day one. None of them have won a stage yet. Since the rest day, going early has been a severe disadvantage. Tomorrow Kevin starts 10th, Skyler 4th and Toby 3rd. And here's to be bold, my prediction, I think all 3 will be within 30 seconds this time tomorrow. In original by Motul, a change in leadership. Javi Vega has taken over from Sharon Moore. As the 2021 champion Manuel Andújar was forced to withdraw, a second straight win for Brazilian Marcelo Medeiros, who led from start to finish, posting the quickest time at every checkpoint. Second fastest Alexandre Giroux, who increased the advantage in the overall ranking. It's between him and Nasser al-Attiyah to see who can have the biggest winning margin by Sunday.
Juste après la spéciale, c'est le meilleur moment de la journée. Merci. Je vous en prie.
J'ai le plaisir de servir et préparer plein de choses pour notre team, le SS et tout le monde. Alors, ils ont apprécié tout ce qu'on a préparé, ils ont aimé les plats et c'est vraiment génial.
J'ai une épaule cassée. Je me suis cassé une clavicule le 2e jour. On sent plus rien depuis 5 jours. J'ai mal partout. J'ai mal partout.
C'est tout au mental?
C'est tout dans la tête. C'est tout dans la tête. Oh, c'est très difficile même.
mais t'as débridé ta moto ou quoi? T'as débridé ta moto ou quoi? Putain, je t'ai plus vu après. Et après? Mais t'es fou toi. T'as enlevé la vis sur la moto là. Je me suis fait un traumatisme articulaire et un arrachement osseux. Donc ce matin c'était pas gagné pour partir, mais on a l'équipe des kinés qui ont été au top du top et qui m'ont fait un plâtre en strap. Ouais. Et j'ai réussi à tenir le pot. Bon, c'est top, à deux ça permet un peu de se donner un peu un rythme et puis c'est sympa quoi. C'est cool.
L'équipe de Bracassi, lui, là, pour aller...
Ouais, lui il a la clavicule et puis moi j'ai le pied dans le sac.
Ah, voilà les gars. Alors par contre...
Yeah, it's very hard for physically, it's because there's a lot of cut, a lot of impact, you know, and also mental.
Nasser continues to cruise, fifth today and a little loss of just over 6 minutes. The master of the desert is the master of his own destiny. Although what's to stop him having some fun? And with well over an hour to play with, he can do just that, play. Actually, everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves. Matthias Ekstrom is Audi's last hope. Afterwards, he said he was enjoying the sun and the sand. Just add the C and one more three-letter S word. It sounds like a great holiday to me.
Sebastian was a bit faster, but he has more experience in this terrain, so maybe I just have to accept that.
Another podium for the Swede, who posted the third quickest time, but it was great to watch the clock as he and Shishiri fought it out for second. The Frenchman from Tignes is a former extreme skiing world champion, so he was right at the home in the mountains. And the Pro Drive Hunter is obviously brilliant in the dunes because it hadn't been done since Carlos Sainz in Chile in 2009, but today Sebastian Loeb won a fourth consecutive special. Yet again, he must be thinking what could have been, like last year, 2 bad days, ruining his chances of a first Dakar.
It was a good stage today for us. We had to change one wheel in the dunes, so it was a bit tricky to find a good place to do it, but at the end we did a good day.
If on the stages I score 10 points more than him,
Yeah.
and he wins and I finish second, we're equal.
Yeah, but now it's more guys between you and him. Like today, he was P5.
Yeah, but on the beginning of the rally, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, he was still 6 points more than me. Because he won a lot at the beginning and I did shit in the beginning.
Yeah. But still, it's long year. Yeah.
Remember that the standings you see here are the overall and the W2RC, not the stage results. You get those with the hour-long, more serious Dakar highlights programme on your local broadcaster. He's led the T3 class since stage 6, but today Guillaume de Mévius had an absolute mare.
We've had an engine issue for the last 20k. We've already stopped twice and changed some parts, but unfortunately it's not working, so we'll keep looking.
Austin Jones finished third today, 6 minutes off the scratch, and with the Belgian's challenge melting away, it was just what he needed. But it was a 1T3 for Yamaha X-Raid. Stage 8 winner João Ferreira and Ignacio Casale filled the podium, but Portuguese Ricardo Porem outshone his teammates and his rivals. De Mévius' fall is a good reminder that however certain things look in the standings, anything can happen. Did you hear that, Nasser? AJ looked sure to do what Chaleco Lopez did, winning T4s and directly winning T3s. And in the category Jones won last year, the top 3 overall were the top 3 today. Rokas Pashuska held off rival Eric Goschau by 37 seconds. Dad Marek another 2 minutes back. A few years ago in the Saudi desert, fossilized footprints of giant mammals 100,000 years old were found by a dry lake. 100,000 years from now, they'll be finding the fossilized truck prints of Pascal Debar, Martin Matic and Martin van den Brink. Debar had a good day yesterday. Today he made it 3 podiums in a row. Matic is clinging on to his virtual podium place and kept it today courtesy of a second place. But the other Martin, van den Brink, after 8 top 5 finishes so far this year, got his win at last. Van Kasteren lost 21 minutes to his rival, meaning the gap is now 1:12 from JVK to MVDB.
Compteur virage.
Pays merveilleux, où ceux qui s'aiment vivent à deux.
Running on empty, they've emptied the tanks and emptied themselves. You'd think that would be all the empty anyone can take. But no, there's more tomorrow because I am full to bursting with Dakar.